You know, I play with the music turned off so much. It's actually nice to enjoy it every once in a while. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean for the delay. I just getting into the tune. It's a good one. It's a good one. Anyway, hey, folks. Craterz here. Let's get back to playing some Empyrion Galactic Survival. And we are still here, right where we left off in the last episode. And we were just about to go talk to some dude about some things. Yep. That's what we were going to do. And remember, we crawled through this, well, we jetpacked through this hole. We found some goodies along the way, and pardon me, well, my game minimizes for reasons I don't know. And we finally got through here, got the doors open, and all the kinds of that fun stuff. So let's continue on the way, and let's go talk to ancient guy about ancient things. Give me just a second. All right. No oxygen. Oh, oxygen. Put on my helmets. Really? Only oxygen in there? Was this shielded? That's not shielded. Huh. Okay. I'll pretend I understand, because this goes... Oh, that is shielded. Why there's no ventilator in here. All right. Grand Assembly Grand Assembly Archives. Within the walls of this building lies the archived records of the War of Silence. Constructed by the House of Abyssal under the purview of the Talon Academy of Science, in conjunction with the Xeraxian Scum High Command, to educate those who come after us of the struggles, those memorialized here in the fight against the greatest threat ever faced by this galaxy. See how we struggled to light the darkest days with the light of science for a brighter future. Academy of Science. Wow. Okay, let's go. Holy crap. Oh, we got some reading to do today, I guess. Planets lost to the legacy. Ooh. Ooh. And the population that was on them. Like, E36, 3.2 million people. Craterz Bay, 2.7-ish people. Wow. And all of these center ones are all the planets they have lost to the legacy. Oh, but they say the same thing on them. There's E36 again. Okay. I'm standing on a thing. And then there's a swarm ship. The Legacy swarm ship is the primary frontline vessel of the Legacy, consisting of the biological synthetic design present in all Legacy constructs. They vary in appearance from teardrop-shaped to spiky balls a kilometer in diameter. While possessing little to no offensive weapons, the swarm ship's primary directive is to produce biosynthetic drones and release them in huge quantities that, as their namesake suggests, swarm. The drone, okay, blah, 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 blah. Unless the drone shield can be penetrated and the swarm ship disabled, the drones will perpetually replenish themselves. Insufficient damage to destroy or disable the swarm ship will slow drone production as resources are... Alright. Whisper Drive. Developed by the Trade Federation Dr. Shanray G. Salmar in the year 2512 PA at the famous Daltmere Research Facility, the Assembly's leading research laboratory responsible for many of the technological breakthroughs used to slow the advance of the Legacy's invasion through the Empire. The Whisper Drive was developed based on the same effect caused by the Legacy to inhibit warp fields through the oversaturation of hyperspace in a given area due to the massive amount of sensory data communicated between the Nexi and individual Legacy units, causing hyperspace ripples that disturb the quantum wake of point-to-point communications and travel using warp field technology. The same effect was replicated using an artificial singularity suspended in a collapsing warp field between two fixed hyperspace gateways, pulsed at rapid intervals to cause quantum ripples across the surface of the hyperspace over a short distance. The effects of such a device are... I'm not going to read all of these. I'm going to look at all of these so you can read them at your leisure. And this is one about the Legacy. I'm going to read the last paragraph. Too long it took to understand our enemy, how they weren't creatures of flesh and blood as we are. They may use us as hosts, but their true form is... Do they complete any of these records? This is a question I'd like to know. Okay. And we got a dark light cannon. One of the few weapons employed by the Legacy that have been successfully replicated and adapted for Warfleet use. Blah, 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 blah. Inside a planet's atmosphere. Oh, and no, sorry. While the Legacy employ dark light weaponry as their primary weapon on many types of craft, they've somehow what? Huh. Okay, maybe we'll get some answers in the next room. War Factory 11, with the loss of the 3rd, 4th, and 6th orbital fleets. 3rd, 4th, and... What happened in the 1st and 2nd? In the first week of... that? Huh? Oh my word. In the first week of open war against a now identified enemy, the Legacy projected losses for the escalating war were only set to increase. Contracting to the Polaris Mining Corporation, with the fate of the galaxy at risk, the construction of 25 war factories and the materials to supply them was the task given. The Zeraxian houses. We got Xenu, Epsilon, Abyssal, Rados, Surdu, Pharos, and the Gist. Yay. And you can read about, you know, the little sentence as you feel necessary to, at your leisure, anytime you want. All right. Just have to pause the video. That's all. I gotta sneeze. Hold on a second. Whew. Okay. That's much better. All right. What's in here? Keeper of the Archives. Oh! Keeper of the Imperial Archives of the House of Abyssal. Welcome, visitor, to the Imperial Archives of the glorious House of Abyssal. How may I serve you? So you must be the keeper of these archives. That's what he just said. Was our character not listening? Yes, indeed. I am the humble keeper of the archives of the glorious House of Abyssal, and although you do not seem to be of my creator's kind, you are the honorable keeper of the staff guidance, and you also hold a seal of the House of Abyssal. Please forgive me my inexcusable ignorance, Your Excellency. How may I serve you? Does the archives hold any information about the terms void, dash, or the progenitor? I am afraid there is no info available in these archives, Your Excellency. What, none? Other archives might hold information about them, but I am currently suffering from a long-standing disconnection from the Imperial Archive Network. Alright, never mind then. Can you tell me anything about the Legacy instead? Of course, Your Excellency. The term legacy is used to describe an entity that is capable of infecting biological beings and transforming them into an infected yet intelligent version, the so-called infected do not suffer from hunger, heat, or cold, can breathe or live in the vacuum of space or in an extremely radiated places. The first contact with infected has been recorded just ahead of the War of Silence, which started 1,300 years ago. What actually is the legacy, since the sign out in the lobby was not complete? Scientific reports made during the War of Silence indicate that the legacy is a small material entity bound to some structures in the world. Usually these structures were holding a certain amount of pentaxid element before they were converted to some radioactive alien metal. No data available. The legacy itself is not the sum of all transformed biological beings under its control, not like a beehive, but the sum of the energy it stole from them. The exact method of the stealing process has not been found, but the investigations indicate that an infecting particle is somehow transferring the energetic spirit of any higher life form to a local pool of the entity. The local pools aggregate into hive nuclei. When a nucleus is strong enough, a local entity, referred to as a hive mind, is created. The hive mind then tries to get in touch with other hive minds on nearby Nexus worlds. It also sends out ships that seed the legacy particles on new worlds. It was found that the legacy particle can only infect higher beings, but not animals or lower life forms. The particle does not infect lower life forms, but... What? The particle does actually infect lower life forms, but dies without gaining control or being able to transform them. The controlling or infecting higher life forms is a side effect, though they are used as cannon fodder for the legacy. The hives are not weakened by killing these infected. It only slows down the spread of the legacy particle. This knowledge was used by the Gist and the Xenu for the infinite life forms weapon created by the Surdu. After the destruction of several planets with conventional weapons did not succeed, the ILF was deployed on many worlds, creating a myriad of unintelligent lower life forms. The theory was that the legacy could be dried out or at least distracted while spending more and more effort to compensate for the loss of its legacy particles, while conventional weapons destroy their hives. This strategy seems to have been successful as the legacy was pushed back to the edge of the galaxy. The War of Silence officially ended 900 years ago. So it lasted 400 years then? Somewhere in that area? Is there evidence that the legacy was destroyed? I am afraid this information was removed from the archives, Your Excellency. The information is not available. Interesting. Can you tell me something about the Zeraxian scum empire? The glorious Zeraxian scum empire was founded about 800 years ago after the treachery of the Talon led to a civil war. The Talon Zerax assembly was dissolved as a result of the Zerax empire, and the Zeraxian scum empire was born. It was founded by the most influential houses of the Zerax: the Xenu, the Gist, Rados, Epsilon, Surdu, and Abyssal. The first empress was a member of the House of Surdu. In the beginning, this changed with nearly each new royal election. The last 2 centuries, the empress has always been a member of the House of Abyssal, though. Can you tell me more about the Talon treachery? Even before the War of Silence, the Zeraxian scum houses did all the dirty work for the Talon Zerax Empire. When the War of Silence came to its end, evidence was found by the Xenu that the Talon might have initiated the war intentionally to weaken the houses and overtake the rulership. Gist specialists found out that the Talon were using similar tech than the ships of the Legacy, and that they seemed to have come from the same spot outside this galaxy. The High Court of the Houses decided that, after the dust of war settled down, to disempower these traitors for the good of all biological beings. Most of the Talon did not escape their deserved punishment and were enslaved or sent to reservations. There have been reports of a refugee fleet having fled into deep space. The glorious Zeraxian scum empire is well aware about that and always ready to withstand their attack or anyone else's. Okay, I think I've heard enough. Can I get a copy? Just send me all this information on the download. Sorry, wasn't funny. This can only be done by a member of the House of Abyssal and the Keeper of the Staff of Guidance. Please put both insignia in the scanning device in front of you. All right. I'm a bit far away from it, but somehow I managed to do it, so permission accepted. Preparing download of the full archive to the Staff of Guidance. Really? Not just a staff, then. Encrypting with the quantum properties of the seal of the House of Abyssal. Download will take a few minutes. Download starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. I better hurry up. Getting over here, because bad things are probably going to happen. Yep. Just as I thought. I'm going to get on this side. You need to find the enemies in the archive room and kill them. Oh, I can't open the door. Oh boy. They're all standing there. He went for a bit of a ride. Did I get him? Nope. Okay. Got you now, but there's 7 more. And I gotta reload again. Let's have advantage. Oh, I got stuff spoiling in my pockets. Oh no! Okay. Oh wait, where'd he come from? He just was not there a second ago. At least his aim is as good as mine. Spray and pray. Spray and pray. So that's 6, 7. So there's 3 more. Okay. They're coming behind me, innit? Oh, they're in the outer room. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. And my pockets are full. And I'm out of range. Crap. All right. Is that all of them? I hope that's all of them. What can I drop? We can... yeah. Drop that. I don't want that. Oh, apparently I can't drop it. Fine. Keeper download completed. Oh, I'm just wearing heavy armor. That's why I'm slow as crap. All right. Oh, I did drop that. Ah. What does that keep? Download complete. The archive is now shutting down. Enjoy your stay. Something. I didn't read the rest of it because I was too busy flying back. If we go over here in this corner, maybe we can get within range? Nope. Bummer. Okay. Let's get out of here. Back to the Ambassador. Hopefully there's no more goons that we have to battle on our way out. Ow. Yeah. And the switch is downstairs. Well. Oops, wrong way. Oh, is my gravity generator not on? Oh, it's not. Okay. Solves that. All right, let's see what kind of loots we got in the end of all that, because, you know, it's been a week, and I don't remember. Which is not this one. It's the one back here, hiding behind the shield and the stuff. All right, we'll toss some more loots in there. Hang on to those. That? And that, of course. All right, so we got a bunch of weapons. We got some missiles and ammo of various types. Another EVA boost. So this is not a bad haul at all. That's pretty good. So let's get some of the stuff put away right quick. Inventory management's always so much fun, but it is part of the game. So, you know, seemingly part of every game. And that, and that, and... Sure. Let's trade. Nope, those don't go in there. Okay. These go in the port. And oops. Crap. Alright. Meds. Meds. There we go. Fuel, O2. Starboard. Actually, I could put those in ingredients because they're used in the making of the thingies. Ammo. This one? Or the other one? Sweet. Weapons and armor. Throw that in there. We got laser rifles. Got a couple of them. Let's throw a third in there. We don't need any of this other stuff, so we're going to throw it in trade goods except for the drill, which will go in here. And then the rest of it's going to go in trade goods. Including that, that, and that. And then that goes into storage bay 1. And then I forgot to put this into the ingredients file. There we go. All done. And have some ratatouille because it's so delicious. All my weapons are reloaded. Yep. Okay. And we're out. What armor do we have on? Does it need repairs? We got heavy armor on. Doesn't need any repairs. It's just slow. Actually, probably could use a little bit of repairing. Multi-boost, armor boost, mobility. Yeah, let's go with that one. We got this temperature thing. Epic insulation, but it's heat protection up to 100 and cold production 50. Cold production. Protection down to 50. But that's all it's good for. Unfortunately, oh, so much faster. The heavy armor is so slow. Anyway. Alright, back to the Ambassador. See what she's got to say. Alright, we're almost there. Let's get some of our fantastic parking work done here. We're already owed out, so that's fine. Slide over to 0. And do that. Oops, wrong way. And let's run into it. Bam! Fabulous. All right, that's good enough. Hop on out of the seat. We don't need a weapon. We may need the staff, but let's put it in our pockets. There we go. And head on out. Helmet is on. Where is it? Ah, it's over here. All right, Ambassador Hyzanni, what do you got to say for yourself now? Glad you made it out alive. I heard the Xenu have destroyed the archive. I'll make sure they get their payback for that. Did you find what you were searching for? Well, yeah. Well, the Talon being traitors and all that, I have questions. Yeah, I expected that you would find this questionable, but you need to know the archive was created by my ancestors and only with the view of the glorious empire in mind. Let me fill in some blanks to clarify a few details. The evidence the Xenu and the Gist found out about the Talon having set up the War of Silence was already heavily disputed at that time. The specialist of the House of Abyssal later found out that the evidence was made up, faked, or only half the truth. But at this point, no one did care, because the houses have decided to take over the control. So they just used this reason, and everyone won, except the Talon. A lot of the members of the Academy of Sciences were killed or imprisoned, but also a lot of the Talon, at least more than the Empire will admit, have fled into deep space but never returned. One thing of the evidence found back then seems to be correct. The Talon did use a similar tech than the legacy ships. Even the shapes of the ships were nearly identical, also the weapons, and they came from a distant galaxy, Triangulum, as you call it, as refugees. What? As refugees, as we found out. Some of these sentences really don't make any sense. They're not structured correctly, but it's translator problems. So there actually is a connection between the Talon and the Legacy. We just haven't found out what it is. I am feeling we are so close. Well, don't want to hold you off from anything, but I have a pressing mission to attend to. Of course, and we will start with this right now. As promised, my spies have located the prison complex. It is located in... Hold on a second. We're getting an emergency report. Oh, no. I got a bad feeling about this. Commander! Seems like your glad organization has a traitor in its crew. I just received a message that a small Gist task force will depart in a few hours towards the GLAD outpost, with the order to destroy everything. No prisoners. You should head back ASAP, find that traitor, and get rid of that problem. Otherwise, our operation to free your comrades might end before we even started. I will be here and see what I can prepare until then. Good luck, my friend. Ah, darn it. Dagnabbit. All right, I guess we gotta get back to, Junior. Is Junior the traitor? Oh, can I shoot Junior in the face with my fancy new pistol? That'd make me so happy. He talks too much. All right. There we go. Ooh, I left the guns on when I approached this ship, and they didn't shoot the poor ambassador. That's good things. I didn't think it would, but, you know, I've been shutting them off just in case. I forgot. All right, where are we going? We're going back to Sigma Zero, right? Yes, I think so. Sure, sounds good. But before we go there, we're going to take a detour. I guess the rampage can wait, because I want to do a thing, which was turn on the territories over this way. Aha! Can I get so far as new? I don't think so. That might be a little far away. Let's try. Where is it? This way. Oh, it's just outside our range, isn't it? Nope. Okay. Pick someplace a little bit closer in between. Where was it? Let's go to Pola Alpha. I haven't been there yet. I wonder if I've been to a K planet yet. I don't know. Lock that one. Yep, into a K planet. All right. Because I didn't get a token, a thing. Ooh, look at all these. Huh. Anyway. Nope. And if you don't remember, New was the place where I was probably going to put our space base, because it's kind of centrally located within at least the Polaris, the Pirates, and the Traders Guild, and the Zoraxian Scum Empire. So it was kind of easy to get around. And it's not too far from the purple thing over here, the green thing over here, the thing way out there, and the thing over there, and that thing over there. It's not so far out of the stuff, so it seemed like a good location to put our base. So let's go and find a good location. I wouldn't mind doing it right here. But we will pick one of the rings here. So like this is not too far out. This gas giant's not too far away from the sun, so we might pick this. So let's head over to one of the moons. That way we can have perpetual power and not have to worry about fueling this base, because we can make use of the sunshine. And I haven't been here yet, so this will be good. This will be good. Ooh. Looks like lots of wrecks. The ship icons are yellow, so this is probably friendly territory. We got lots of wrecks. We got... Oh, there is a thing over there. Whatever that is. So this looks like a good spot. Where's the gas giant? And where's the sun? I don't know why I'm spinning the thing around. Oh, gas giant's right there. And the sun is just through the gas giant. So this looks like a good spot. I like it. Let's fly over here to this yellow thing. It's probably some kind of trading outpost. That'd be great. We'll see you in a second. Oh, it's an asteroid station by the pirates. I mean, I don't have issues with that. Until I piss the pirates off. So maybe that's not a good place. What kind of rock do we have here? A restroom. Oh. All right. Let's get away from the pirate base then and go back towards the moon a little bit. So, like, I don't know. A few kilometers from the pirate asteroid station, just in case. And although this seems like relatively safe space, but if we ever make the pirates mad, my space box for the space base is not armed. So that would be terrible. And it's made out of just general metal, so it wouldn't last long in a fight. Which is why putting it near the sun would be even better, but, you know, this is fine. This will be fine. This will be fine indeed. And I think about here. So we're stopped. We'll hop on out. And then I'm going to do this off camera and then bring you back once it's done. Because I'm like that. Plus, I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. Maybe. I mean. All right. See if we can do this right quick. Oh, EVA boost before I die. Crap. I forgot. Yes, yes, I'm freezing to death. I know, I know. Okay, there we go. I need my other medium. That one's empty, so put this over here. This has got the EVA boost on it. Yeah, okay, fine. All right. Try this again. All right, there's the sun. And there is our space box. It is a decorated box. I could build really good rectangles. But as you can see, lots of solar panels for lots of power, and it's facing pretty much towards the sun. We got a landing pad for the Ascension. We're going to irradiate ourselves here soon because it's 9.1 rads in this area. But we're going to get back in the Ascension here, get it landed on the pad there, and then we'll go for a little tour. And that might end the episode, because I don't think we're going to have enough time left over after our tour to go kill some Xeraxian scum. See if I can do this without running into it. That'd be great. Probably not. And this thing should just fit on this. I have tested that. But although we're not situated situated on, you know, a 90 degree, like 0, 90, 180. This is situated at some weird angle, which I should memorize. Yeah, that's going to happen. But this should just fit on here. Back up a little bit. Oh, we can actually move over that way a little bit. Let's do so. And we're down. All right. Let's have ourselves a tour, shall we? It does have a teleporter in it, but right now it's not set to our quote-unquote faction, although only us as a member of the faction. But here we go. Oh, that's a pretty good parking job, if I do say so myself. Now, I do have some lighting back here. These two light fixtures, which I borrowed. Thank you, whoever designed these. I should have wrote down the name that I kind of stole those from, but they look really cool. Like stadium lighting or something. So to light up the pad, and then there's a motion sensor around somewhere. We'll get the full outside tour here in a minute. And this is the inside. So I got 8 small constructors to do all the processing of all the things that we'll ever need. 2 furnaces in here. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I had to sneeze. All right. We do have some storage about. So we got the ores only to burn the things. Turn them into metals. Oh, what did we get? See, oh, we got 2 seal of credibilities for the Xeraxian Scum Empire and the House of Abyssal. So we could get friendly, or, well, at least neutral with these idiots, but we're not going to use them. All right. And then we got another storage in between here for ammo, 128K. And then our Pentaxid tank is back there because this does have a shield. Does it? Did I put a shield on this thing? I don't think so. Well, it's set to private right now, so let's change that to the faction here. No, I did not put a shield in it, but I was planning on one. And have not. And we should have CPU left over. The batteries are charging because this was just placed. We are at tier 4. We've only used 570K of our allocated CPU. And we got 1.3 million available to us, so We could put a shield if we want. We don't need fuel for the place because it'll run strictly on battery power, but we might as well put a little bit. So if we get onto the Ascension here and go to fuel and O2, we're going to put a little bit. That's all we should need for the moment, and definitely some oxygen. I don't know how much this is going to take. Quite a bit. All right. There we go. Okay, fabulous. And we'll move the rest of the stuff here in a minute. I'll do that off camera. Because, you know, inventory management is not for everybody. And then we got 3 advanced constructors. So there's one here, there's one there, and one there. And then we have a deconstructor right here. And then 3 320K storage. One I labeled for MISC, and one that's blocks and devices. And look at the LCD work. I borrowed this from somebody. Core, I think. And so they're all labeled. It matches with the thing. And this is just great. So I can look. Oh, that one's input. Oh, that one's blocks and devices. Oh, that one's MISC. I'd like to label all of these things too. But I haven't got around to that. And I also want to change that LCD out to something else because that looks like a keyboard. I don't want that to be a keyboard. So we got our armor locker and repair station, which is, you know, sitting on top of these. And then all of these are used for various things. Weapons, armor, and so on. And med supplies. So we got lots and lots of storage for all kinds of things. And we got a guard, our guy that's going to check any guests in. Welcome to the space box. ATM. Of course, our repair bay and the switch to turn it on and off. Just a couple consoles here and there. Another ammo box for small arms ammo. And then all of these other boxes for whatever, like junk. There is an upstairs to it where you can see the generators and the CPU and the CPU extenders that are down on the end. Oxygen tanks, so hopefully up there won't take any damage because it'll all blow up. That'd be fantastic. We do have my quarters, which are looking pretty good indeed, including a console in case I want to go yell at any of the staff. A bed, of course, a little small table, our own personal restroom. We don't have a shower though, so there's that. I did not install a shower, did I? No, I did not. Okay. Then we have guest quarters or crew quarters. There's only 2 beds, so they're going to have to figure out the shift work. They do have a shower, but they don't have a toilet. I'm so good. So good to my crew, right? And then back behind everything, all this stuff. I wish I could do something with this, but that's kind of... I want that block for how it looks downstairs, but it doesn't work for up here, just fine. We got some grow plots up here, and then you can see all of our stuff there. Oh, I do have a shield. Haha! Gets a little warm and irradiated up there because of the generators. So just don't stand too close to them. We got some medical facilities, which also has a shower in it. It's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. We got all of the things, including the medic station and all the 2 tables and the other 2 station thingies, an operating table thingy. And, oh, we can turn our oxygen on. I didn't do that yet. There we go. Fantastic. I just saw that thing wasn't rotating. And then this side is how we get to the other grow plots that are on this side. So we got 4 sets of 9 grow plots. So we ought to be able to produce food for the foreseeable future. All right. And there kind of is a downstairs, but I don't have access to it. I didn't build an elevator or anything to it. And I haven't figured out where to put that, but it downstairs, you can probably hear it. That's where the gravity generator is, and some of the fuel storage thingies are down there. We got this guy over here, who's looking particularly humble. Okay. But this is pretty much it. Yeah, it's just one gigantic box, open room design, which I like. A nice big gigantic windows to let the sun shine in, although it does have lighting. Lots of it, quite a bit of it. There's like 10 lights throughout the place and more. Our teleporter, which will be active from the motion detector up there. And then we'll do a quick outside tour, although it's just, you know, I try to pretty up a box, so that's basically all it is. I'll have to do this somewhat quickly. So, of course, we got the landing pad, our stadium lighting, of course, and I did try to decorate the sides as well as I could, considering. And the bottom as well, although there's not much to it. And I actually didn't finish it, apparently. And then the front, which looks kind of weird. I don't know. Looks like some kind of four-eyed bug. just fine. It's just a gigantic box. What do you want? It's a good-looking box, and it's my box. Kind of proud of it. A little bit. Not really. But there is that. And let's turn the thrusters off on this thing. Bam. We can shut the grav gen off. We can shut the turrets down. We can even turn the shield off. And then we're going to transfer some stuff over. At least that'll save some power. Shutting all that stuff down. And then we can take our helmet off now in here. And we're going to move some stuff about. Mostly into all of the storage containers. And we're going to start with all the input. This will be fun, right? Oh. And we got places to put posters now. So this will be good. Good. Oops. Wrong one. What? That's a good one. Ooh, I like that one. Jump. Everybody jump. Jump. Good tune. Okay. Good. Whatever. Alright. I get to moving stuff around and we'll be back here in a minute. I just realized as I was trying to sort everything and take everything off the Ascension and put it in the base here that I don't have any fridges. So I need a couple fridges for this place. Oh, go figure. That's what I forgot. It's kind of funny. Okay, still sorting stuff. We'll be right back. Okay. We got one furnace running, so eating up the things in here, which there isn't a lot. Well, there's a ton of gold. So we'll let that sort through that. We got plenty of power, so it should be okay. I do need to add some signal logic for the furnaces because they're inaccessible because I put them behind this big glass thing so we don't, well, still can cook ourselves to death, but at least it'll be a little less likely to happen. I should put like a fence on around here, or yeah, a fence around that. And then we got things sorted. One fridge is here in the food processor that I also forgot. I stuck one fridge up in the medical facilities. We got, I put the posters on the walls. I started just putting them along here. Our newest one jumped there. And then, of course, we got Arrest, Stranger, Talon, Traitor, and Alien World. We got to get some ammunition made for the place. We do have some, but most of the ammo I have left on the Ascension because it's going to be needed there. Of course, I put the small arms in here. And then this one has the larger stuff, but a lot of it's still on the Ascension. As well as the trade goods. I have left the trade goods on the Ascension because, you know, it's going to be hard to trade them from here. Although we could take our credits and get rid of those. Since we do have an ATM. What else have I left on here? Not much, really. The auto mining devices, including the Epic one, which is great. The cores, of course, we left on there. Didn't leave any food, but we should. Got all of the plants and stuff off of there. And, of course, we left some ammo on there. Are we running low on ammo on the Ascension? Something we can do while we are here. Now that we got a new facility to do all of this stuff in. And let's get some oxygen. We are running low on 30 mil. So that's fine. And 150 MSLs. And the rest of it we're pretty good on. So we can get that taken care of. We need to fill up the pentaxid tank. Which I put everything over here. We'll get processing some of that up too. Process some of that down. And that's about it for the moment. And how much time do we have left? Not much. Okay. But this is it. This is our base for the foreseeable future. Probably as long as this series is going to last until an update kills it. Which is fine. It's going to happen sooner or later. Look at all that wonderful gold. We might trade some of that in. But, yeah. I kind of like it. I like the open design to it. I like what I did up there, even though it's got way more generators than is necessary, but it's fine. The oxygen tanks are up there, of course. Like I said, the fuel tanks are down below here. And in fact, let's just swing in the God mode here so we can show it off. I do plan to add access down here, but it's not exactly finished. And some things are weird, like the gravity generator. I did drop it down because you get sick and tired of listening to the thing. I wish it didn't make any noise, or at least you had some way to shut the noise off. And then these things are all the container extensions for all the things, including the 320Ks over there. So I brought them down so I could get them. And then, of course, we got piping. We got some piping. Make the piping people happy. And then the fuel tanks, of course. And more piping up here. Woohoo! Let's get back out of God mode here. All right. So I'm going to get busy since this thing is in place now. And I don't think the Ascension requires any repairs. Can find out. Repair blocks. Ship is not damaged. Repair to template. No damage. Sweet. Get out of that. Shut that off. And of course, I put the posters up one. Might put one here, but to keep everything congruent, I left them all up there. And most of them are down here, although I did, you know, every doctor's office has got to have some kind of material to read or a poster to look at. So I stuck one there. It's probably not the best place for it. I put one fridge up here, which is going to be, oh boy. Excuse me, the ingredients. And I don't know why I put the ingredients up here in the MRE's fridge downstairs. Whatever. Then I also stuck one in my quarters right here, which is the biker poster. And then I also gave the crew a poster as well, the don't hide, just to give them some kind of idea. You can't hide from me. But we got to get plants planted and crops growing and stuff like that. To make this into a productive facility, and it will be good to go. Probably got some stuff to deconstruct. We don't need all of this crap here, although I'll probably keep the tool turrets. Might put the sentry guns here, put a couple on the base here. That tool turret will keep, and the rest of these things can probably go away unless I want to put something on the 80 on them. Oh, speaking of, if we go further up, there is a SV landing pad way on the top. I have not shown that off, and it's way up here. So we got a J. Randall satellite dish here running around, but there's also parking up here, which has all been fenced off so we don't fall to our doom, because I have a habit of falling off things. As you know, I fall in the holes all the time. Fill in a hole! And so that won't happen. I'm not real happy with this, but it works. And I just never have gone back and revisited that thing as of yet. I could do some other things that would probably I'd be happier with. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the place. And we are building solar power, so we're not burning any of our fuel, which is fantastic. We could turn our shield on, which we probably ought to. That's just going to burn more power. So I'll probably wait until the batteries are at least 50% charged, because that is going to put a tax on them. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Should it? I don't know what we need a shield for, but we got one. In case the space we're in is a little bit dangerous. Actually, we're creeping up on 40% of power usage while the thing is charging. So probably the 4 generators was a good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking so. But anyway, that's going to be it, folks. Hope you enjoyed this one. as I enjoyed making it and producing it and doing all of the editing things to get it to you on the YouTubes. And before I let you go, let me leave you with this last message. Hey, be safe out there, folks. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.